Hello friends, sorry it's been a while since my last video. Things have been a bit hectic in my home life, but I'm hoping things will calm down and I can get back to a regular schedule. I have a new case for us today. The family and friends of Melissatrumpy are seeking our help with spreading the word about her disappearance, with the hope someone will come forward with information. Melissa is a mother of 3 and has not been seen since October 26, 2021. Her truck was found abandoned the next day. Her family and friends believe she was murdered because she would not leave her children. They believe her disappearance is connected to her boyfriend, derekhammer. The reason is due to the activity surrounding her disappearance, and she was last seen at his place. Prior to her disappearance, Melissa was arrested on 9/11/2021 for possession with intent, maintaining drug trafficking place, possession of drug paraphernalia, and child neglect. This is the first and only time she was arrested. The background of this is, it's alleged Derek pulled a gun in front of her 6-year-old, and her child went to school and told their teacher. When police arrived to look for the firearm, Derek is not allowed firearms due to his history. Drugs were found and Melissa was arrested. This happened about a month before her disappearance. Derek was also arrested around this time on 3 felony counts regarding Melissa. These were domestic battery charges that alleged he pulled a gun on her. I'm not exactly sure what Derek had going on, but it's possible law enforcement tried to get Melissa to talk to lower her sentence. The reason I state this is because it's rumored Melissa was working with the police on a case against Derek. However, after speaking with family, I do not believe she was working with them. She was loyal and protective of Derek. Melissa left work on Tuesday, October 26th around 10 p.m. It's been stated she went to her boyfriend Derek's home later that night. Melissa and Derek left around 12:30 a.m., and he returned home alone between 3 and 4 a.m. Melissa has not been seen since leaving his home. Days before her disappearance, Melissa told her friend that she was terrified to go back to her house. It's been reported she had bruising on her face days before she disappeared. Not sure where she received the bruises, but family and friends were concerned. I know some will ask, why did she take him back after the arrest? My answer is this. We all know a person who is in a relationship in which they shouldn't be. We work on getting them out, but they go back. Trying everything to get that person to see the evil is hard. Now, where do we start with Derek? Remember, most of this can be found in reports or it's alleged. Derek has multiple cases against him: speeding, disorderly conduct, domestic abuse, possession of firearm, bail jumping, eluding officers, amongst other charges. Derek was arrested within days of Melissa's disappearance because of warrants, and looking at his booking photo, it appears he has scratch marks on him. This is just a personal opinion. Melissa looks like a fighter, like she would fight for her life. His charges for domestic violence in September 2021 were not his first. Derek was charged in Nevada over domestic battery on a spouse. He was arrested for battery, strangulation, and explosive devices. It's alleged he had a marijuana grow and his spouse at the time did not want to be involved, so he allegedly hurt her. Now, it's also alleged by the girlfriend he had shovels, ties, etc. in the trunk of his car. Let's take a moment to speak of his family. Derek's father, Jeffrey Hammer, passed away because of a hit-and-run accident. Derek's the last person his father spoke to before the accident. The area where Jeffrey's body was found is the same area Melissa's truck was found. Is this a coincidence? Jeffrey's homicide is still unsolved. Derek's mom is Denise Hammer Borman. She is the village clerk for Shannon, Illinois. She oversees building permits, amongst other things, within the county. It's stated she is influential within the county. You may be asking, why is this relevant? Well, you'll understand when we get into his bail hearings. When Melissa disappeared, she was last seen at Denise's house. From reports, he was living with his mom, and him and Melissa would spend time with her. It's reported Denise did not join any of the search parties. Back to Derek. From reviewing his multiple cases, Derek's charges do not stick. He has bonds lowered, charges dropped, or he's released. Why does he keep getting charges dropped or lowered? He has had some very serious allegations against him along with charges, but he keeps getting released. Could this be because of his mom? Derek even told a judge in one of his last bond hearings that he's been jailed on Mickey Mouse charges that will just be dropped anyway.
No, I'm not willing to waive any time limits. I've been locked up since Halloween for some Mickey Mouse charges and allegations. I'm ready to move forward with this. I feel as though all these charges should be dismissed at prelim, so that's what I want to do. I'm ready tomorrow.
He felt confident in saying this. Is this because of Melissa's disappearance and not being able to testify against him? This is not me saying he did anything, just pointing out that she is not around. It's alleged that Derek told Melissa's friend on a jailhouse recording that he has a hit list. Again, if this is true, why is he so confident to say these things if he did not have some sort of protection from prosecution? As I was finishing this narrative and gathering pictures for the video, I was notified that Derekhammer was arrested again. The filing date of his arrest is March 20th, 2023. His charges, bail jumping. It is rumored that not long after his release, he threatened to end a life of somebody. Hopefully, for the sake of the citizens of his hometown, the charges stick and he is not released. There's a lot to this case. Someone knows where Melissa is, and they need to come forward. Give Melissa's children closure. Let Melissa have her final resting spot where her family and friends can visit. To the people who know the truth, think about if this was your mom, daughter, sister, or best friend. Would you want to live your life not knowing? Melissa's family just wants answers. If she has passed, they want to lay her to rest. Since there hasn't been closure as of the recording of this video, I will continue to monitor this case and give updates when available. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Please like and subscribe.